CrystalFissure! What are you doing here?
I'm here for the roundup.
What's that?
What's this? Well, you're gonna have to find out at a later date, just like everyone else.
Is this one of these stupid golden lovers, death triangle things?
That's weird. CrystalFissure is usually here by now, but I don't know where he is, guys. But anyway, I guess we'll start the weekly roundup. So here we go. Hello, everyone. Nintendogen64.
Dang it.
Oh, hey.
Sorry, I'm a little bit late.
It's Chris.
Curing something.
It's CrystalFissure. What are you doing here? What's this all about? What's this beautiful blue briefcase you've got here? What's going on?
Beautiful painted blue briefcase is it's got something in it that is quite important, and it represents something. But we're going to talk about that a little bit later. I know that's a bit dangling of the carrot. What's up, Doc? But I'm going to put it down there for now.
Okay.
And let's go through the weekly roundup, go through the series of events, and then we'll talk about it.
Well, it's been a massive week. Hello, everyone. This is the weekly roundup for the Spyro Speedruns Cup.
Zoomed in.
Week 3. We've got a nice intimate setting today, so you can't see my beautiful manly quads, unfortunately.
Yes.
Anyway, we have had a mammoth week again in the ISGP.
Gargantuan.
You can probably smell my burger breath. I hope it's not too offensive. I was just eating Pringles before.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have had exactly 45 races uploaded for the Spyro Speedruns Cup, which means we are halfway finished with the qualifying round of the Spyro Speedruns Cup. I can't believe it.
It's pretty much gone perfectly to plan in that the way that the matches have been scheduled and stuff like that, with exhibitions and roundups and blah blah blah. 45 on this Sunday, or technically now Monday morning Adelaide time.
Yep.
It's gone perfectly. So we just got to keep up the pace and then we're done.
Exactly.
So the qualifying round.
But we've got a deadline in mind. The deadline for every race to be done will be the 14th of March, which is 3 weeks from now.
That's right.
However, we have got an extra stipulation there that every race must be at least in the planned stage by no later than the 7th of March, which is 1 week earlier.
That's right. So it basically gives you, we basically have 3 more weeks to do your races, but 2 more weeks to have them organised and ready, because we understand we understand that people's schedules, change and stuff like that. So we're basically giving you a week's time to kind of figure out exactly when you're going to be doing races, if on that very last day, right? That's fine, because then of course we have to edit them. The reason why we want them done before the 14th though, and try and get things done, is then it gives us time to edit so we can get the schedule up and running, so then we can start the supercar.
The supercard, guys, because I mean, again, and this is again another little chat about the supercard. Don't forget, it's coming up. Muddy Maestro, the champion, will be defending his ISGP championship against Dessert Monkey JK at the supercard.
Tag match against Punching Squirrels.
Golden Lovers challenging Punching Squirrels, the current ISGP tag champs.
Classic titles, shenanigans, still.
What's happening with that, Chris? Do we know yet?
No, not quite.
We still don't know. Time's ticking. Supercard's coming up. We need to figure this out.
Don't worry, we run a tight ship.
And we've got Death Triangle versus Pythagoras versus Angles too.
Of
All happening at the supercard in just over 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll quickly do a brief discussion on the group standings at the end of the 3rd week of the Spyro Speedruns Cup. So we'll start with Sugiura.
Things are looking a lot more clearer this week.
They are.
It was a big week for Sugiura though.
Massive.
It was a massive week, and it ends up with Daniel Davidson on top with 3 wins. It has Dr. Crusher having now done all of his races, and by the way, as you said, he was the first guy to finish everything. Again, the House of Bolton procures talent that can just get their races done at such an amazing pace.
That's right.
Amazing job. But he has he won 3 and he lost 2. So he is very, very, very in with the shot of actually making it through.
Definitely. Now, there's a big race coming up, Amelia Kukul versus Vitus.
Yeah.
Right? And Vitus is on the cusp of potentially, not elimination, but potentially finishing either 3rd or 4th place in the group. So, and Amelia looking really good too. I mean, Amelia has a good chance of going through. And I think the current top 4 in this group could be the top 4 that we get going through to the quarterfinals.
That's right.
I'm Sugiura looking really good now.
Yeah, so what was the other one? There's another, Yeah, so Amelia's still got Bobble Dink to that race. I think that's actually happening very soon. Yeah, obviously Victor's and Dan Davison should be an interesting race too. But yeah, so basically with that one, it says nine matches done, and I believe that is exactly the case.
That's
nine matches, so only 6 more to go. But we even have some done and up, like ready in the can. So this week's going to be a huge week for Sugiura to really get those numbers.
Ordinarily, like with the last ISGP, we tried to make it like a little more fair. Like, so we had one group that had done a lot of races, we kind of spaced them out a bit. But I mean, we're making a good example this time in this tournament. That if your race is ready to go, if you're an active group, we're gonna like put your races up.
And to be honest,
no reason not to. You know,
we still have that sense of like keeping it a little bit restrained. And that probably Dr. Crusher could have had his matches up like 5 days ago. You know? So we've held off a little bit, but we are trying to preference it.
That's right. Dr. Crusher's been on for a little while now.
Yeah. So then we have Kiyomiya. And Kiyomiya is looking very interesting as well.
Yes.
We have Charity Royale is undefeated, so he's got 3 wins. He hasn't done the Wally race yet, and he hasn't done the and he hasn't done the Steph Haskey race yet. So those are the 2 races. Now you're probably wondering, Steph Haskey, she was on the list. She doesn't have a race.
I don't have my list here today, guys.
But you know what though?
Why?
That's because it's good news, because there will be no further list writing, because Steph has completed 2 races. Fantastic. They will be going up very, very soon. This week, Kiyomiya is going to have Steph on the board. Hopefully get Kiefer another race on the board as well. And after the Emily Dixon Steph race, Emily only has Kiefer left. So congrats to Emily again.
Another
newcomer. A fantastic job.
Yeah. Also, I guess associated with Lucas Bolton, co-host of the Looney Tunes Rush tournament.
That's right. Yeah, that's
all these people in the Lucas Bolton orbit seem to do their races.
They're very, very well organised. Yeah, and yeah, of course, shout out to Looney Tunes Rush, which is the.
We'll discuss that a little bit later.
Yeah.
In the program.
Yeah, because there's some crossover stuff that has happened that is fascinating. Then I just want to point out as well, unfortunately, Emily Dixon 3 losses at the bottom, and we have Alice with 2 losses. She suffered a loss to Charity
Royale. Big loss there to Charity.
That's a big loss, but she's still in.
I still think she can get through.
Absolutely. Big people that are going to be getting through, we have a group of Shiozaki. And let me just say, go Dessert Monkey. 3 wins.
Again, another guy
who's going to go undefeated again.
He has a chance, and we keep talking about Dessert Monkey being a worthy contender. Every week we talk about this. He proves it time and time out. Huge win over Game Sandy, Mr. Game Sandy.
That's right.
He beat him this week. Now his next challenge is Brandon Black and Go Shiozaki. I was about to say Go Shiozaki.
Yeah.
G4 Video 5.
That's like 40 G4 Video 5 Discord usernames ago.
Aretha Franklin. Whatever his name is. Anyway, that's the race I'm looking forward to in this group, particularly.
Because it could potentially be, in fact it probably will be, I would say, the race, the first place spot.
I'll tell you this much, if G4 Video 5 can master ball proxy, I think he's got a good shot.
Yeah, that's right. So we need Brandon Black to get some more races up. We've got to talk about that.
I don't know if we'll ever see Brandon Black again. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah.
We might have seen the last
Noel versus myself will be happening very soon, so expect that one to happen. And I'm also going to try and get the Game Sandy race done. So it goes Dessert, G4, Mr. Game Sandy, myself. I need to beat Noel, or I'm basically out.
Yeah. Now that's the thing. Like I actually, the way that group is situated, this is another group where I think the top 4 are already there. But what place are they going to finish in? I don't know. Don't
discount Noelle against me for Spyro 2. She's good. So it's an interesting race as well. I won't spoil too much, but yeah, look, that's going to be a really interesting one. So I highly recommend getting around that when it goes up. Then we have probably the most interesting group in that it is a complete and utter just insanity.
We have this is Group Marufuji. We have the potential, CrystalFissure, for a 5-way tie. It could happen. It's like very likely. It is a coin flip. It is a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Now, this week I had quite possibly the biggest win of my entire speedrunning career against Marcus Terry Bedford. That race changed me. I'm a changed man out of that race. I think the rivalry that he and I have is really heating up now. Because we had a great race in ISGP 2 as well.
I can't believe that it was that close. Like when you first told me that it happened and you actually showed me the footage like in the edit, I could not believe that it pretty much came down to a bonk by Marcus, basically.
And I bonked too, you know.
He did, but he bonked just that little bit harder.
Well, it's funny because I bonked,
and then he seized
but that bonk that I made actually ended up saving me. I got the good cycle on the metal belly dog. Anyway, this race, you can analyze it to death. Watch it. If you have not seen me versus Marcus Terry Bedford, this is self-promo for myself, but for him too, go watch that race.
Funnily enough, in the way that the rankings go, you are still actually, like at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm tied with Morgan.
Yeah, we also.
Oh no, I'm not tied with Morgan. Morgan has a win over
That's
Mayo.
right, Morgan has a win over Mayo. So it's very, very interesting what the top 4 is. Of course, James Jones stays at the bottom there with, unfortunately, 2 losses. Can he beat Danta Fanta? Can he beat you?
Can he beat anyone?
Let's find out.
I think the thing is, right, we've discussed this group a lot, and I think in the upcoming, we've got a Spyro Speedruns Cup happening this week too, which will probably go further into depth about this.
Yeah, that's what we wanted.
But we've discussed this internally, and there is a very good chance that if I can beat Morgan, and then, you know, if Mayo can beat me, and if some other things can happen.
Yeah, Mayo's gonna beat you.
Mayo has to beat me, and I have to beat Morgan if I'm gonna stay in. Or I have to beat both of them. Because my retirement is still there.
No, you don't want Mayo to beat you at all.
I don't want Mayo.
That'd be a bad loss.
If Mayo beats me, then it comes down to I have Morgan and James left. I have to win both those races.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that I've got a buffer that I can beat Mayo. And if I beat him, then I only have to beat James Jones or Morgan.
Yeah, if we get that 5-way, then that'll be completely bonkers. Unprecedented, you know, ISGP, like, the kind of territory that would be, and the mess to get that one. You know how much I hate those 5-way matches. Editing them, it's just something's wrong.
3 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Do you center the 2 on the bottom?
You probably do.
No, you go 3 and then 2, and then you got the middle space.
Yeah.
For bingo.
Oh yes, very smart.
Anyway, I don't know. But so, yeah, that group, Marufuji, definitely group of death. There's no doubt about it now.
Yeah, there really is no doubt about it. Now, there's probably a little bit of doubt that goes towards the group Nakajima, because you're probably wondering, where's Fraser? Fraser has had a lot of trouble.
He's moving house.
With his he has had a lot of trouble, and you know, you could Angus, I think you could make the case that we're biased. You could say, because he's Death Triangle, we're a little bit more lenient on him, aren't we?
Don't forget the Death Triangle. Throw him up, boys.
Throw him up.
Fraser, if you're watching it, throw it up.
James Jones,
you can also throw it up.
That's right, exactly.
In an honorary capacity.
No goes allowed though, unfortunately. Sorry, Jeff. But the thing is that he will be ready this week.
Yes.
He's going to absolutely smash them out this week.
Bam.
Especially against the Americans. Hopefully the Jets race happens. That'll be epic from a lore perspective. I'm very much excited.
Well, the thing is, right, this is the deal with Fraser. And this is like something else we'll talk about a bit later, is the things we get down to the point here. We will, if we have to, do a bunch of Solution X type races at the very end.
Yes.
But Fraser
I don't see Fraser being a Solution X guy though.
No, I think he can do them all, but his extenuating circumstances that we know him in real life and we can physically pick him up and put him in front of a keyboard and chain him to a desk and say, do your runs.
Which is exactly how we coached him to defeat Alice Clark.
Yeah. In a grueling 24-hour non-stop training session.
That's what we did, was just non-stop, literally. Like he's like, Mr. Angus, sir, can I go to the toilet? And he goes, no, there's a bucket.
Yeah, I got him a bucket.
Yeah.
And I emptied it every 12 hours.
12 hours, that's right. So it did fill up a little bit because he had a surprisingly, quite a short bladder.
Oh, when the doctor told me he had a spastic colon, I couldn't believe it. And then I saw it from my own eyes.
So Marty's in front.
Marty is also.
It's only with 2 wins, but he will be doing some races this week.
Marty's got a big race
again.
I'm
I'm not punishing them for Fraser, but I've got nothing to say here because basically they've done 6 out of 15.
Yeah.
But the big one was, and congratulations. I know, sorry, Charms guy, but congratulations to Skater for being able to get that win. I think everyone, not that they're rooting against Hanley, but I think it was kind of like everyone knows that Skater has been so unlucky with some races, especially Spyro 1.
We wanted to see a big win for him, and he got it.
Yeah.
And he's been rewarded with a title match, CrystalFissure, coming up in a couple days' time.
Yes.
We've got a big title match.
That's true.
So we'll talk about in a bit.
Yeah, so we have Meteor Girl at the bottom there with simply one loss. She's practicing right now.
Meteor Girl's got 3 races on the go right now.
It's gonna be a big week of Meteor Girl and Front.
Yeah,
I can
Front.
see. Yeah, we're gonna be. Don't worry, Nakajima is gonna be catching up big time. We're gonna have hopefully this week a pretty massive upload schedule. Some lesser gaps between races because we really want to pump them out and catch up because as I said, we keep pushing you guys like retention rate. Keep watching to the end, but we've got some stuff coming up that we need to go on. We said this was going to be short. I'm sorry. I guess your rendering on this video is going to take a while.
It's going to be the longest weekly round.
We've got a lot to talk about.
Okay.
And then finally, we wrap up with Group Fujita, which ends up with Tuni, as you know, on top, as you may know, because he has 2 wins and 1 loss to Laura with a fantastic win against Tuni there.
That's right. Laura improving again. She's a quality speedrunner.
That's right. We also, Max also has races planned, so please do not please get excited for Max. Don't worry.
Chimp Boy is coming.
Chimp Boy, that's his username now. Remember Skin Diesel?
I remember Skin Diesel.
Yeah.
Now my Club 2, Skin Diesel, Chimp Boy, one of the same.
They all are. So we had Gentle though. Oathsworn, Toradona.
Oh,
Toradona. So got
against,
so he got a really great win in the Mori Calliope race. He called it against Lee.
Actually, he should be on top of the group. I don't know why it's like that.
No, because Tuni beat him.
Tuni's on.
Oh, you're right. Points.
Yeah, sorry. We'll fix this up. The graphic you will have seen will be more accurate.
But this is a disgrace.
But Tuni is second in the group. Gentle, Oathsworn, Millenium in a
just
Calliope race.
Yeah, Mori Calliope.
Who the hell?
I
don't know what it is. I don't know what goes in their brain.
The big thing about that race as well, as we saw, I'm going to check this now, but it's like, I'm pretty sure it's like more, it will be more by the time now. Now that video, we don't like to talk about analytics all the time, but that did a bonkers 145 views in like quite a short amount of time because I think people really like the face cam.
I love the face cam.
And that's a question that I ask. Mimu, in one of your 8 comments that you comment on this video, what do you guys think about face cam? Do you think that what we're gonna say, which is not suitable for every single race, but do you think that it is a cool thing to see every now and then, have some some face cams down the side and stuff like that for the competitors? I personally think it's great. It wasn't that hard to edit. Look at it. It's pretty like succinct in the way it was done.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks really nice.
I like it.
So thumbs up on the face camera. Really interesting concept. But yeah, we also this is definitely an out of date thing because XScale had another race go up. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. But anyway,
we'll make sure the wiki's there.
By the time you see this on screen, it'll be fine. But that leaves us with that's it. That's it on the progress of the round so far. Halfway through.
CrystalFissure, are you gonna tell me about the briefcase now, please? I've been begging. I've been looking at it. It's there on the floor. Tell me, who's the briefcase in? What's it for? It? I don't know what my words are saying. What's with the briefcase?
So the briefcase, as you can see here, as we described it before, painted blue, very nice,
very resplendent blue. What's inside the briefcase? That's what I want to know, guys. What's inside the briefcase? Tell me, CrystalFissure. What's in it? What do you got? Oh, what's this? Hey, how come my name's on this? Like literally, my name is on it.
Yeah, you're right. Your name is on it because I brought it to you. So what this is this is a contract.
It's a contract
for a classic title match at a later date. So obviously, you beat Marcus. Like, I can't believe you didn't like. Put
it even has Marcus's signature on it.
That's right. Well, I got it. We got it shipped in.
This has Marcus's signature.
Even with COVID, it's like super quick.
I just need to sign my name on it.
Yep. I wonder.
And it's official. This is a contract, guys. This is a contract that states that at any time I choose, I can cash this in for a title shot against Marcus Terry Bedford.
Yes.
But I thought I was going to get a shot at the supercard, CrystalFissure. How come
the supercard date isn't on there?
How come
there's no reference to
How come there's no date on this?
Because you will not be getting. You probably didn't look at the fine print. No, you didn't have to look at it now. That's fine. You didn't look at the fine.
I want the briefcase. I want my
briefcase. You can have the briefcase.
I want my briefcase.
Just keep the briefcase, but the small print basically says that you will not be getting that title shot at Spyro Speedruns Cup. Because, have you ever heard of the term Nintendogen64 fatigue? You ever heard of that?
I've never heard of it.
Well, much like people remark about Cody Rhodes and AEW, it's completely misguided, by the way. He's great. We can't have you have 3 title matches in one show.
That's fair. Look,
We've
that's
already
fair.
got 2.
I've
okay?
already got 2.
That would just be too much. I know that we're the hosts and we can probably do whatever we want, but no. You'll be able to put that at a later date. And I'm looking forward to that moment, Angus, but it will not be at the Supercard. I'm glad that you're not upset about it.
Oh, look. This is fine. I'm finally, look, I waited for 3 years to get my title shot, Crystal. So I can wait a little bit longer.
Real OGs know what that's referring to.
I can wait a little bit longer, so I'm gonna hold on to this briefcase.
Yeah, okay.
I'll
fucking take it everywhere.
I'm gonna pick the time. I'm gonna pick the right time.
If that ends up becoming your work briefcase, like if you end up like going in a tram with that.
It's a nice brief. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. Anyway, so who's Marcus gonna face at the Supercard then for the Classic Speedrunning Championship?
You'll find out soon.
All right, look, we'll see who.
You'll find out.
We'll find out.
You'll find out.
Now, the other thing, guys, the other very important thing is the Exhibition Championship. We've got a lot of talk about this.
Yes, we do.
How
many was it up before the one that's coming up? It's like 14, isn't it?
14.
Yeah.
We've had 14 races. We've had 12 title changes.
And I just want to quickly say, which one? Here's a trivia question. Which one of the hosts won the Exhibition Championship? What was that? Can you tell us?
It's you.
Which one has unsuccessfully challenged for it more than twice?
Me.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. All right,
Which one of the hosts successfully defended it once against you?
You.
That's correct. Yes. So yes, it's been a very successful week for us. We're in cheery spirits for that. Like,
Look,
it's all fun and games. Then it got real.
Look, the Exhibition.
Then it got real.
The Exhibition Championship has changed hands numerous times. But what happened was, and this was crazy, Racelmania, he was the champion, right?
Yeah.
Charity Royale challenged him for the title in a game of Minesweeper.
Yes.
Guess what? Our good friend Toony SA was there. The guy who runs the Games Raised Awfully Discord server and YouTube channel.
Yes.
He came into the race and beat the both and hijacked the title.
Yeah.
Toony won it, and he took the title with him to GRA.
He took it to there. He then, and he claims that he was trying, but I don't know. He then lost it to someone who isn't even in our server, the Psychic Gamer.
He lost it to the Psychic Gamer. You've probably never heard of the Psychic Gamer.
No one has.
He lost it to the Psychic Gamer, and then the title, for a very short amount of time,
Yeah.
we lost it. It became exclusive to Games Raised Awfully.
That's right. Now the thing is, you're probably wondering, you should be able to put protocols in place that prevent this from happening. Can we really?
We said anyone can win the title.
Unless it gets really bad, we probably can't. The other thing is that we signed a contract with GRA.
We're friends with them.
Here's the logo. There's the logo. We have to do that
Look,
now.
they give
We've
us,
got to do
they
that.
give us a little kickback every week.
So we're kind of locked in now. So at this point, if the title ever gets into GRA, please, one of you, loyal ISGP soldiers, please come back and take it from us. That's not the only problem.
Well, yeah. So luckily,
coming up.
luckily, GrystalFissure, he won the title back from GRA. This is
Wait,
not the end of the story.
Yeah.
Dan Tefanta beat you for it. Dan Tefanta retained it against us, but then GrystalFissure, the heist of the century, literally the event that we all like, the biggest thing that's ever happened to the exhibition title, and the most travesty of all time.
Yeah.
Someone won the title, GrystalFissure, and took it.
Yes.
And left.
Yes.
And the race hasn't been uploaded yet.
Yeah.
And it will be uploaded very soon after.
We've got some special commentary.
Huge
The original commentary was just
slanderous.
Yeah, it was bad.
You couldn't listen.
We've had to re-record it. So essentially, when you watch it, you basically know that we've just spoiled it. But it wasn't that long, and the content behind it, and the sort of almost like an interview with Danta. Just
you gotta watch this big controversy with the exhibition.
Other than that, though, it's been great though.
It's been great, and we have plans.
Look forward to getting it back.
We have plans to get it back. We're gonna sanction a match between Laura Luminize and her tag team partner Skater6453. The winner of that will be the new exhibition champion.
Yeah.
So the current champion at the moment we've stripped it off him. We can't have him carrying it around, especially if he's planning to do the things he's going to do with it.
That's right. We can't stop him from winning it back.
We can't stop him from winning it back.
We've got to be there in like 25 races to prevent him from, winning it. Yeah, have to be.
That's right.
But yeah. Anything else?
Well, we've got Racelmania coming up for the Games Raised Awfully.
That's right. That was a big thing announced again. GRA, our lovely GRA partners, you gonna put that thing there again?
Yeah, well, look, here's the thing. GRA have partnered with us. They're sponsoring us. They've given us quite a substantial amount in the 6 figures per month.
That's right.
Because they're making big bank over there.
They are.
And they've paid us to promote their server and their channel. So their logos all over the place here.
So Racelmania is basically their event concept, kind of like how like Spyro painting and stuff. It's their event concept. Now that's all cool. You can go check out the video. The link is in the description. That's great. There's some great races coming up. Whatever, you know. But the main event is very interesting, and it ties into a lot of stuff. It ties into the fact that we are going to be facing said Toonie, said Psychic Gamer in basically like a 3-race scramble type thing. It's going to be insane.
And here's the deal, right?
Host versus host.
GRA versus ISGP is happening. It's friendly at the moment.
It's friendly.
I hope it doesn't turn sour.
Bitter? Yeah, I mean, I know that the Psychic Gamer has definitely been throwing slander our way. Toonie's a bit nicer, but he's not the only guy.
So far, so good. They're giving us money.
Yeah.
We're partners with them. ISGP and GRA, friendly for now.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Let's see what happens. And then finally, we have a great return
Huge.
coming to the channel, and it will be very, very soon that you're going to see it.
Big return. In fact, the silhouette, I'll put the silhouette on screen now. We have a mystery return.
Is it Chiga?
It's someone. I don't know who it is. I know who it is. Yeah. Guys, you're gonna freak out because coming up in the next ISGP exhibition speedrun.
After the dance.
Yeah, after the dance one.
Yeah.
Laura Luminize versus Skater. Get ready. We have a huge return to the channel. Who could it be? I mean, there's lots of people who could be, but I mean, get excited for that. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go take my briefcase. I'm gonna go maybe.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna fill up the bath, get some bubbles going, and just have a great time.
And what, the blue paint just wash all off it?
It's pristine. It's amazing. Okay. Alright, so thanks very much for watching, guys. I've been Nintendogen64. This has been CrystalFissure. So that's, as we always say, farewell for now, but not forever. Goodbye and good night. Bang! See you later, guys.